So I'm not sure why they thought this was great advice, but they told this dude to ignore his gut for the first date. I'm not sure if maybe it was because this dude had a history of being super critical or if it was because they just wanted him to have the potential for a second date, but I would never tell anyone to ignore their gut, right? Maybe he was speaking literally and the guy had IBS. I don't know. I can only imagine a few realistic situations where someone would say to ignore your gut and they'd still be wrong, right? If someone was obnoxiously critical, then I'd tell them to knock that crap off until they at least got to know their date at least a little bit, right? If someone always listened to their gut and they were always wrong, right? And if someone was just anxious and nervous and their gut was telling them to run and hide, even in those three situations, I'd still tell them to listen to their gut. If someone is obnoxiously critical, that's just their personality, and whomever they end up with will need to be able to handle that and maybe even give it back to them, right? No one is always anything. I'm sure there have been times when he was right, at least a few times, right? Lastly, if someone is anxious or nervous, they need to work on managing their anxiety and their own beliefs before they go out and try to find their dream partner. In every single case I described, it's clear that the person who's trying to date needs to do some self-introspection work and work on themselves before they get back into the dating world. They need to be able to trust their gut, and if their gut is wrong or overactive, then they need to fix whatever's going on internally with them, right? Your gut is your intuition telling you things that you don't intentionally notice. And if it leads you to make some wrong conclusions, then you need to reevaluate how you process information and what beliefs you hold that shape them. If you're anxious, scared, or nervous, which is completely normal, by the way, I'd say to stop thinking about yourself, right? If you're feeling some type of way, it's because you're insecure and are concerned with how others may perceive you or they'll judge you. You don't want to be embarrassed or ashamed or rejected. So learn how to trust your gut and get past your anxiety to attract your dream partner by following me.